Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Jamie, aka Rick here, bringing you part 22 of my GTA4 Let's Play. In this video, go and see Elizabeth again, because couldn't get her drugs back because Michelle took them in the last one. Because we found out that she's actually an undercover, like government agent or whatever, busting big drug dealers. So yeah, she's not happy about that. And then Manny comes in, which, the guy I've been working for, trying to clean up the streets and stuff. And he starts shouting, saying how that this day was coming, how the streets are being cleaned up and all that stuff. The random crap that he comes out with. She just ends up shooting him, and the cameraman is always followed around by, which doesn't surprise me. So he's a bit of a knob, and she wasn't really in the best mood, so it probably was the worst time to come around and do that. But yeah, so obviously I have to get rid of the bodies. And take some doctor guy, and he takes them and sells their organs, by what I gather. So yes, that's alright, I suppose, gets rid of them. And then I go and see this question mark, which, I got a phone call from some random person telling me to meet him somewhere. And I go there, and it's this guy, Officer McCreary, it's called, and he's been blackmailed. And he says, if I sort this out for him, then he won't tell the police or the Russian people that I'm being chased by where I am, basically. So yeah, I'll go and do that. I have to phone this guy up and try and work out from a crowd of people which one it is. I have to phone him again because I didn't really see who it was the first time. He ends up running off, so I chase after him, kill him, and get the data stick back. I've got the pictures or whatever it is he's blackmailing with on. So yeah, take them back to him obviously, and then I go and see Dwayne. See, since he's come out of jail, he hasn't really got anything anymore because Playboy's taken over, and he doesn't really want to speak to him anymore. So Dwayne's feeling a bit pissed, because he's been kicked out of his own town pretty much. His girlfriend don't want to see him, all this stuff. So yeah, I go and pretty much kill the boyfriend of his ex. I can choose to either kill her or let her live. I let her live. He doesn't really want that blood in his hands as well, so that's all good. So yeah, you'll see that in the next video. Just get the intro to that mission in this video. So yeah, look forward to that. But yeah, in this video I'm going to talk about MLG, seeing as it is tonight. So this video will be up during MLG, I'd imagine. So my internet's not the best, so it starts at 10 PM GMT, so that's in Great Britain, England. That's our standard time. So starts at 10 PM and doesn't finish till 5 AM, so I'll be pretty tired in the morning, but it's all good. I'm sure I'll be alright. I've done it before, done it for Dallas last time. I missed quite a lot of it though, so I did actually go to bed in the end. But seeing as Select is one of the last people to play today, I definitely won't be going to bed because he's my favourite player, I'd say, out of the vast amount of people that there are in the circuit. But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to this one, obviously, because I'm actually going to see Select. I didn't get to see him last time, so I'm not sure. I probably missed these games. I was either at work or I had to get up early for work in the morning, so I couldn't stay out, but it's all good. I'm just going to be tired at work tomorrow. So yeah, as I said, I'm looking forward to seeing Select, and also it's first time ever that people outside of the USA are coming to MLG to compete, so that's fantastic news. I mean, the gaming scene is spreading worldwide, which is what I want to happen. It's always good that more countries are getting involved. I mean, it's people from Korea and Europe are coming. They've done an open tournament, and the best are coming over. There's a couple from Mouse Sports, which are really quite a big clan in Europe. So, and then obviously a couple of people from Korea who are renowned for being absolutely amazing. I guess July is coming over. MC. Obviously, Bomber couldn't make it, which is a shame because he is fantastic. I'm sure he would have won it, but yeah, MC's got just as good as a chance, I'd say. So yeah, if you're interested in StarCraft, definitely go and check it out. It's going to be amazing to watch, I'm sure. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing tonight. So yeah, looking forward to the international or worldwide, should I say, worldwide games. Because normally it's just Americans. I mean, I haven't got anything wrong with that, because that is good. It's still a huge tournament. There's a lot of huge players in America, so. But it'll just bring that extra bit to it, you know. Make it even better than it normally is, which I didn't think was possible, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, and Day 9 and DJ Wheat obviously on their casting as usual, which they are a fantastic duo. I'll always look forward to their casts at MLG. I've started watching DJ Wheat's like shows on Justin TV. He's one with where he like invites guests on and they just do some like 3v3s or whatever. I mean, that was highly entertaining. Like this week's Monday was Day 9, and obviously, you know, pretty much anything with Day 9 in it's going to be amazing. So, and you know, DJ Wheat's little son was on there, you know, trolling a little bit. That was quite funny as well. So yeah, definitely tune into that. It's on Mondays, I think it was. I can't exactly remember what the show was called, but it's got a link on Team Liquid normally on Monday night. So yeah, that was definitely good to watch. Big fan of DJ Wheat and a huge fan of Day 9. So casting together makes it even better. And also this time we've got Tasteless and Artosis. Tasteless being Day 9's brother, and Artosis being like, you know, their most competitive. I wouldn't say enemy, but you know, person they always played against at tournaments when they were all younger. I mean, like Day 9, Tasteless and Artosis were probably three of the best in the world at the time when they were playing, so in Brood War. So you know, they always had that rivalry at tournaments. So yeah, it'd be good to see Tasteless and Artosis cast. I've never actually seen them cast before. I think they're doing one of select games, so that'd be highly entertaining. You know, I do love DJ Wheat and Day 9, but it'll be good to see someone else as well. Obviously they need a break at some point, so you know, it won't be all bad. And there's a couple of the games that are going to be shown on both streams, because there's like a red and a blue. One of the streams is done by Day 9 and DJ Wheat, the other one's done by Tasteless and Artosis. So obviously at some points they're going to need breaks, so there's a couple of games that are aired on both, and obviously one team will go and have a break, the other team will cast it, and you know, it'll be shown on both streams, which you know, it's a good idea, so they don't have to cast solidly all day, because before it was DJ Wheat was there all day pretty much, and you know, Day 9 and JP McDaniels swapped in and out during the day, so that was pretty heavy on DJ Wheat, I'd imagine. So casting that whole day is it's a long day of sitting in that chair just talking. Must be hard on your voice as well, I'd imagine. So, but yeah, really looking forward to it. Hopefully that you know, we could see Day 9 and his brother Tasteless do some casting together. That would be pretty good to see. I mean, I'm sure they'd have a lot of chemistry between them, as they are brothers, and you know, they get on really well. I've heard them on State of the Game. They have a good bit of banter between them, and I think that'd be really good to see. So only time will tell in what happens on that. Also, I don't know if you know that they've like updated their streams and that. So, because last time they had a lot of problems. I mean, they were down quite a long time, and it disrupted the gameplay really, because they obviously wanted to stream, because there was a lot of paying customers and stuff. So you can pay for a high definition stream if you want to, but I don't bother with that. But yeah, so obviously the stream messed up, so it delayed the tournament a little bit, and the players weren't obviously too happy about that. But this time, I've spent a bit more money on the streaming, and hopefully it'll improve the quality, like by a huge amount. So it was pretty bad last time. It used to lag all the time, obviously because it's shown all over the world. It's got to be fairly decent, so it can't just be a low quality stream. It's got to be you know, they've got to put a lot of money into it, which they have this time. Hopefully it'll improve it, and it won't have any downtime at all. Should be best case scenario really. Also, they've got like a booth for the casters to sit in, so it shuts out background noise basically, and you know, you can still hear exactly what they're saying really clearly, because before they were like just on a desk, and because they were broadcasting it over everyone in the arena as well as on the stream. The people got kind of echo of the background music and the voice being displayed over the tannoy where the voice should have been, because obviously you have the background music and stuff from the game and from the arena. So I mean, yeah, so they've upgraded that. They've got a sound. I wouldn't imagine it's soundproofed, but it's probably, you know, dampens the sound a little bit from outside, so they shouldn't get as much background noise, which is another good thing. I mean, they've obviously put a lot of thought into this, how they could improve it and stuff, which is great to see. So obviously it's the biggest tournament of its kind, really, biggest prize money as well, I think. So I mean, if they're doing it right, and obviously the smaller tournaments will look up to them and think, yeah, if we could do that, then we'll make it bigger. Our tournament will be a lot more successful, probably have a lot more viewers as well. You know, so I think this is a positive thing for esports in general, obviously, because it doesn't just apply to StarCraft 2, which we've been talking about. It applies to like Halo as well, which you know, I'm going to watch some of this time. I didn't watch it in Dallas because I don't know, I was watching too much StarCraft 2, I think. So yeah, I'm probably going to have dual screens up, one with a Halo Reach, I think, and some with StarCraft 2. I have the StarCraft 2 commentary on, obviously, because you don't really need a commentary as much. I suppose you don't need it at all, but I enjoy Day 9 and DJ Week, obviously. So I mean, Puckett, I've got nothing against Chris Puckett, sorry, but you know, prefer listen to Day 9 and DJ Week any day. So, but yeah, I still want to see some of the gameplay. I mean, I haven't watched it in quite a few years now, Halo. It's been a couple of years, I think, since like last time I watched like Straight Ripping and Triggers Down were like the top two teams. Now, I mean, there is some of those players from those two teams, but those two teams aren't really together anymore. I mean, Triggers Down's got, it's actually got 3 members, still the same. SK, Hysteria and Hines, still the same, but was it Hysteria before? It might have been Fear, actually. Might have been Fear itself. I'm not sure, I can't remember. But yeah, so I mean, Triggers Down, I was a huge fan of them. Obviously Pistola's gone, which is a huge like thing, because he is amazing. It's probably one of the best players I've ever seen, to be honest. So yeah, he's joint final boss by the looks of it, which had the top seed, Ogre2, Victory X for itself and Pistola. It's an amazingly strong lineup, so I look forward to watching them, definitely, if I get the chance. Instinct, they look really strong as well. See this, they're second seed, so they should be pretty strong. They've got T-Squared, which is obviously former captain of Straight Ripping. Roy and Lunchbox, captains of Instinct, which they're founders of Instinct as well. And brothers as well, which is you know, really good to see. See good practice partners. And Tots, I haven't really heard of him. I mean, he was in like the lower seeded teams when I used to watch it, so I haven't really seen him play that much. But I'm sure he's pretty strong to be on a team like that. And so if he wasn't, you know, it wouldn't be rare. They wouldn't be second seed, so. And we got Status Quo in third. I don't really know any of them. Flamesword, Ace, Enable, Assault. I think Ace is Elamite Warrior's brother. I'm not sure. I think he might be. So yeah, he's Elamite Warriors. I'm a huge fan of his as well. But he's on a pretty low seeded team. Or I say low, he's on 7th seeded team. But yeah, I haven't really heard of any of them. Obviously, Strong Side, I've heard of him, but Robbie B and Snakebite, don't really know who they are. So. But yeah, definitely, I think looking forward to watching Instinct and Final Boss. If there was a final, Instinct Final Boss final, I think that would be amazing to watch. So some huge players. So I think that'd be fantastic. Obviously, always good to watch Snipe Down. He's on Dynasty at the moment. I think that's looked pretty strong actually. Goes to the Army, obviously a great player. And Snipe Down, just an unbelievable player. Obviously, everyone knows who Snipe Down is. Pretty sure. If you know the MLG scene in Halo, you'll know who Snipe Down is. So he is fantastic, but I don't know. Not the best objective player, obviously, because he is a Slayer, but he is an amazing Slayer when he wants to be. Yeah, so really looking forward to watching some of that. Might even check out some Black Ops, but I can't say I really will. Not a huge fan of Call of Duty competitively. I mean, it's alright to play, but I think to watch it's a little bit boring. It's not as fast paced as Halo is, or StarCraft obviously is. StarCraft's hugely fast paced. I think that's why I like it so much. So, and yeah, so might watch some Black Ops. Obviously, you got Leverage. It's a huge team. They won it last time in Dallas. You got Optic. Huge fan of Optic as well. So, I think that'd be good to watch, but I probably won't watch any of it. So I didn't last time. Well, I watched a couple of games, but not a huge fan. Yeah, so I don't know. Probably won't watch that. You never know. I might do. We'll see what happens. But yeah, looking down the list of the Halo teams, I just saw Buck 20 and Buck 57. Don't know if anyone can tell me if they're European or not, because I recognise those names from somewhere. Not sure. I might be just don't know. I might be tripping out, but pretty sure I recognise those names. I know something tells me I was back from like the X League days in London. That's where it was hosted. It was the Halo 3 tournament. They had, it was like 10k prize money or something. I'm pretty sure they were from that. I might be wrong, but those names do ring a bell. I swear I've seen them somewhere, so I might have to look that up a bit later. Just spotted that. And, I don't know. Yeah, I'll definitely look that up later, because I definitely recognise those names. What else? Yeah, so obviously MLG. It's advanced in a good direction this year. Updated stream, as I've said. They got the soundproof booth, which is hugely, like, a huge leap forward really for their quality of casting and streaming as well, because obviously less background noise. That'd be good. The worldwide factor of it is fantastic, bringing in players from Europe and Korea, and casters from Korea as well. It's obviously Tasteless and Artosis. They live in Korea. So yeah, that's huge for me. The fact that it's branching out like that. It's a good step in the right direction for me. So that's good. I'm glad to see it happening finally. What else? I hope in the future, I kind of hope to see Total Biscuit over there casting one day maybe. I think the only reason he's not is because his knowledge of the game isn't like fantastic at the moment. I mean, it's good. Obviously wouldn't be able to cast, but it's not as good as DJ Wheat and all that, because they are good players. I mean, obviously Day9, Tasteless and Artosis have been pros, but even DJ Wheat is quite high. I think he's Masters actually, and so's JP McDaniels. So, I mean, obviously TB does know his strats and everything. Obviously he wouldn't be able to play it or cast it, because he wouldn't know what he's seeing. But the fact that he's only a gold level player, I think that is what is putting people off from hiring him as much. And he does get his tournaments in Europe and stuff, but they're not like MLG, they're not worldwide tournaments yet. So one day, I think in the future, I can see him casting big tournaments, because he is a fantastic caster, and a lot of people have respect for him, because obviously he's not the best player, but his casting is hugely enjoyable. I mean, some of my favourite videos on YouTube are the ones he's cast, so I always try and watch the tournaments he casts, but it's not always possible, obviously, because I work. And I've got to do these videos, which take up a lot of my bandwidth when I upload them, because my internet is crap. But I do our best, and yeah, so I hope to see him in the future. And I hope to see more Europeans and Koreans. Obviously there's only a couple of each, I mean, not that many. So I think the qualification for the tournaments could be a lot wider. Instead of doing all the top seeded Americans go straight in, and then the Europeans and Koreans have to like qualify. I think that's a bit naughty really, because then some of the best Europeans, or some of the people that don't get qualified from Europe or Korea, will be a lot better than the Americans possibly, and they obviously won't get in because they lost to someone fantastic like the best in Europe or the best in Korea, which is obviously quite a difficult thing to reach. If say you're like 6th or 7th in your country, that's obviously huge for you, because that's like amazing accomplishment. But if only the top 3 can go, then that kind of cuts you out, and you might be a lot better than some of the other guys that automatically get into it. So I think they need to improve that a little bit, and do a little more on the seeding than they have done, I think. But I think that will be in the years to come, as they branch out and it becomes a worldwide event. At the moment they're just literally testing it, kind of. They've brought a couple of players from Korea, a couple of players from Europe, just to see how it goes, I think. And you know, if it goes well, which I'm sure it will do, then they'll probably branch it out even further, and yeah, it'll become something really good. So fingers crossed for that. You know, I'd like to see more Europeans and that get into these huge American events. I'm sure we will do, really. So Europe, I think, is a little bit behind in the esports thing. I mean, not hugely, but it is a little bit in tournament-wise, anyway. Not gameplay. I mean, Christ, we play a lot games. It's just the tournaments we don't seem to get as big tournaments over here. But, you know, I mean, it's going in the right direction, definitely. So look forward to that in the future. So that wraps up this video. It's part 22 of my GTA4 Let's Play. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for episode 23.